Hello everybody, welcome to another vlog. It's been a while since I posted a video actually, relatively speaking. I haven't really had time given that I'm a college student and so I have other things to do besides just this, making videos and stuff like that. But an interesting thing happened today. Around 6:30 a.m. this morning, I get a phone call from an automated system letting me know that everything is shut down until 10 a.m. this morning. Then I get another phone call around 8:30. It says, forget it. Everything's shut down today. Don't come to class. Don't come to work. Don't do anything. I'm liking the way that sounds. So I spent some time doing homework, spent some time sleeping, and then I decided it would be a good idea to make another video. So hopefully by this time I've posted another video before this one today, but if that doesn't happen, oh well, you guys still get this and that's good, right? So what's going on in my life right now? Well, what's going on in my life is that I am working, I actually work a couple of jobs. I work for the build crew in the theater department, and right now we're working on the set of Macbeth. Now if you've never heard about Macbeth or read it or anything like that, I extend to you the invitation to go read Macbeth. Other news that I could tell you about. Oh, to my new subscribers, oh my goodness, thank you. Like, I know that I've only had like maybe two or three subscribers in the past couple of days, but there's been a lot going on behind the scenes there. I really have gotten to know Graph pretty well at this point. I wouldn't say pretty well, but I've gotten to know her somewhat. We've had a non-Minecraft, I guess, social media connection. And Elspeth, I have really been enjoying his videos and his content, and just him as a person. The community, I'm getting involved in the community now, and the people I find there are incredible. You don't find people like Graph and Desi and Elf in other communities, like on a normal basis. Those are gems and diamonds in the rough, but this community is made up of diamonds. No pun intended, but I absolutely love it. It is amazing the community and the family that you could build just in a short period of time with people who are not that big and people who really should have no reason to care, but I do love the community now. I have been involved with a lot of, well, I haven't been involved with, but I've watched a lot of streams lately. MK's been doing that. She did a stream last night, I think, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed watching that. Graph did her marathon where she fought World War Troll, as I put it, and that was actually a lot of fun despite the trolls. It was really good. Desi tried to do one earlier today, and some technical difficulties, but that happens. I tried to do one today, and Twitch just does not like me, or something. Actually, Twitch was fine. Twitch was just fine. It was OBS that was giving me a problem. I just, I don't know. I don't know why that happened. Anyway, regardless of that, I want you guys to know kind of what's going on in my life. I wanted to make another video. It has been a rough week, though. Not because I've had a whole lot of schoolwork or things have been rough at work or anything. It's just been tough because I'm trying to put a lot of stuff that I've held on to for a long time behind me. And that's really hard to do. Truth of the matter is, the longer you hold on to something, the harder it is to let go of. And so for me right now, since I've held on to it for so long, it's really hard to let go of. So right now, I'm trying to just take those things and I've done a lot of praying, and I've done a lot of asking God and talking to God, and I have gotten to the point where I have, I think, put those things behind me and forgiven the people that I need to forgive, and just realizing how hard forgiveness is makes me really appreciate when I get it myself, from God and from others. And I don't know, maybe not everyone who's watching this is very religious, and that's fine, but I just don't think that I personally could really understand forgiveness if I wasn't a Christian. Maybe some people can do it, maybe they're strong and smart enough to do it on their own. I'm just not. So I need that. And so this has been a process for me. Holding grudges is not something I usually do, but this time I did, and I regretted it a lot. So that's why this has been a hard week. I finally decided to get over something that I needed to get over. But even though it's been a hard week, it's been a good week, and I can't complain too much. So if you have something going on, like something that you're hanging on to, I would really suggest that you just let go. It is really, really, really hard to live a life where you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. And you're going to be doing that if you hold a grudge. The weight of holding a grudge just gets bigger every single day. And it can sometimes be the death of you. But in my case, I've been able to get past it through the grace of God. And even though it was probably dumb of me to hold on to it in the first place, I learned a lot from experience. So I want to challenge you guys, just let go. Really, it's not as hard as it seems. I have a theory, and tell me what you think about it. But people do not want to be happy. Did you ever think about it? I mean, think about for a minute that in order for you to be happy, you have to choose to be happy. So that means the only alternative, if you choose not to be happy, is to be unhappy, and you have to choose that. So if we willingly have to choose to be unhappy, why are we unhappy? Truth is, we choose to be unhappy. Maybe we like being unhappy. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're scared of being happy, because we're scared of it being taken away from us. We are control freaks, you know. To me, it's been a challenge the past couple of days, but I've come to the realization that happiness is a choice that I can make every single day. And so I want you to make the same choice. Go off, be happy. Choose to be happy. Don't choose to be unhappy. If you find yourself being unhappy, the odds are you chose that. And yes, sometimes situations are hard. But you know what? People who have been in the hardest situations have chosen to be happy, and they're better because of it. So, here's a challenge for you. I'll leave you with a challenge. Go off and choose to be happy. Make decisions that will make you happy. Go off and risk it. Alright? Maybe it's a big risk for you to be happy, and maybe you're like me and you don't trust people anymore because you've been burned. So what? You deserve to choose to be happy. So do it. Doesn't matter the risk. Do the things that you know will make you happy. Do the things that you know are right. Choose the things that make you happy. Don't go around picking bad friends just because you're afraid of getting too attached to people. Don't go off and pick a bad relationship just because you are afraid of, well, getting too attached to them and getting burned. Those things aren't worth it. Believe me, they're a waste of your time. Maybe the pain of love is too much for us to live with, but the pain that we feel without love is so much greater. So choose to be happy. Bye, guys.